presenting 7 ways why liberating lingo liberates me. I'm awake and aware of the dare my liberating lingo ignites, while the world words stay mundane are often domesticated, trained to inform, never the beacon of light. They sit in sentences like furniture in a showroom, polished, predictable, and lifeless. As lingo is wild and untamed. As lingo is a breath born, it never describes, it disrupts and ignites. It's liberating lingo of rupture and rapture, of resonance, rebellion. Lingo ignites because it's alive with communication, connection, contour, and collaboration, coated with culture and pulsing with presence. It never explains the world, it energizes a world, streaming wisdom, optimistic revelations, liberating dreamers' dexterity to flow from me to the world. In a system that teaches us to speak from scripts, lingo dares to express from the soul. It's never vocabulary, it's velocity. It's never grammar, it's glyph. And when you express in lingo, you never just communicate, you beacon the brilliance from within you. So I'm awakened and aware, my liberating lingo liberates me. I never speak to inform, I express to ignite the light of me, sets me free. My liberating lingo is never polite, it's pro, prof, prophetic. It's prophecy in action. Every coin, term, chant, breath line I release dissolves programming, detonates mindset landmines, and energizes my raw, untamed intuition, innovation, inspiration, innovation. This is never communication, it's contour or alchemy. My lingo liberates me by erupting my essence of enterprising wizardry, never echoing effort. I never use lingo to describe, I use lingo to declare my rare breed credence that rises the world out of yesterday. Words are the alphabet of obedience. As lingo liberates, it instigates nomadic gumption, optimizes me to understand, I embody the lingo is the language of liberation. Words carry meaning are often borrowed, boxed, and branded by systems that fear the wild. They describe, define, and domesticate. Words explain. Lingo erupts the essence ways of my wise, adventurous, visionary epiphanies. It's a coin coded, catalyzed celebration. It never speaks, it sparks. Your lingo is never collaborate, never, ne- lingo is never vocabulary, it's voltage. It never follows grammar, it frees gravity. Lingo ignites. While my liberating lingo liberates me, liberating lingo is never clever, it's catalytic. Three sassy, savvy key points on why your words never speak. They spark the heart to hearken your life as they ignite your light of life. You never talk to conform. You chant to innovate your innate talents to flow through you to the world. Your lingo is never polite conversation, it's energetic liberation. Every phrase you coin dissolves programming in night's presence. You never use words to explain. You express them to expand, energize, and enterprise to experience your dreamer's dexterity. Your speech is never scripted. It's sovereign, savvy, being expressed to the world. As you never communicate, you catalyze. You never describe reality, you design nowality. As my liberating lingo wires my inner dialogue, it turns trauma into triumph, friction into fuel, confusion into clarity. As I never repeat what was taught, I now mix veracity, vigor to rise, shine, and energize. Your words are never echoes. They're enterprising edits of your enterprising dreamer's intuition, tantalizing splendor. As you speak from memory, express through mastery of the here and now wow within you. You never express identity, you erupt the essent waves of your brave, bold, sovereign valor. Your lingo is never branding, it's breathline broadcasting. It unveils your sleek uniqueness. As you outlaw optimism, your sovereign spark, you never just say things, you summon the noalities of your dreams and your desired lifestyle. Your voice becomes a vortex of visionary epiphanies. You never label, you liberate. Why help is hierarchy. Something I want you to know, help. I never say I can help people. I show people. As help is hierarchy, show is sovereign. This is razor sharp distinction. So let's slice it clean. Help is hierarchy. Help often implies position, one above, one below. It assumes someone lacks and someone provides. Even when well intentioned, it can carry the scent of authority, of fixing and knowing better. In business, in systems, and culture, help often reinforces the pyramid. Manager helps employee. Expert expresses no voice nirvana. Savior helps the saved. Help can become a performance of power. Show is sovereign. To show is to unveil, never rescue. It's horizontal, never vertical. It says, here's what I understand, and this is the way I showed myself a better way. You choose what to do with it to show yourself a better way. It honors the other's agencies, intuition, and timing. You never assume lack. It invites activation. Show is liberation. Help is intervention. Distilled is help assumes hierarchy. Show honors sovereignty. Help is let me fix. Show is let me breathe. While liberating lingo excites my revolutionary revelation, expressing the scenarios of my moneyed up accomplished outcomes. As the liberating lingo never just stirs the pot, it spins the cauldron. Here's 3 clever, astute insights on why your liberating lingo excites your revolutionary revelations and expresses the scenarios of your moneyed up accomplished outcome with a sovereign swagger. How does that feel to have a sovereign swagger? That's kind of good. It turns wealth into waveform, never spreadsheets. Your liberating lingo never itemizes. It energizes and frames the fame and fortune of your dreams and accomplished outcomes. From metrics to momentum, from net worth to nerve that sparks your savvy prowess, appreciating rebellious, keen-witted energy. You never narrate success to you. It ritualizes arrival as your words never describe outcomes. They declare the oracles and the optimism and the opulence of your outcomes. You never count coins, you conjure the currents of your celebrating, enterprising energy. It dissolves the shame script of success, and most systems teach that wealth must be justified, softened, or spiritualized. Your lingo says, nope, It expresses accomplishment without apology, without dilution, and without the humble brag, handshake. You never downplay, you download your revelations that are never filtered. They're feral. The free, enterprising, rebellious, auditory liberation. You never explain your wins, you expand them. It codes your outcomes as proof of prophecy. Never performance. Your lingo never says, I worked hard, it says, I awakened easy. It frames your outcomes as an inevitable echo of sovereign ignition. You never hustle, you harmonize your moneyed up scenarios. They're never trophies, they're trail markers. On the breath line of becoming your own wizardry and mastery of your desired life. You never earn success, you erupt success on your paths of illumination. While liberating lingo energizes free-flowing intuition, imagination, inspiration, innovation, unleashing my sleek, unique talents of the here and now. The liberating lingo never just energizes, it energizes. It's a sovereign spark plug of intuition, imagination, inspiration, and innovation, all tuned to unleash your sleek, unique talents in now streams, audacious, astute key points that pulse with your visionary voltage. It bypasses logic, plugs straight into source. Your liberating lingo never waits for permission from intellect. It downloads from the breath line of bold, enterprising wizardry. It speaks in glyphs, chants, and codes that dissolves delay and ignites direct understanding and embodying innovation. You never analyze, you understand to understand your grand. Your lingo never explains, they embody your own brilliance. You never think though, you pulse through everything. It's a prowess pulse of you understanding and observing your desired outcome. It turns imagination into invocation. Your language is never decorative, it's directive. It never describes dreams, it summons them. Every corn term is a portal of prowess, every chant a catalyst. You never visualize potential, you vocalize presence with a visionary image of your desired lifetime. Your liberating lingo never paints pictures, it opens the dimensions and colors the world and sculpts your picturesque desired lifestyle on the horizons and in the sky for you to always embrace and enjoy. You never imagine, you initiate the Picasso prowess within you to color your world your way. It makes innovation inevitable, never optional. As liberating lingo never waits for the right moment, it makes the moment right. It energizes your talents by removing the static self-doubt and the sludge of your system scripts. You never perform, you proclaim. Your gifts never emerge, they erupt. Of enterprising, rebellious, utopian prowess today. You never unlock your talent, you unleash the terrain for your talent to play in a bold, bright way. While liberating lingo of expand, energize, enterprise experience rises me out of cognitive recollections of change, heal, create, transformation, and forgiveness. As my liberating lingo never just speaks, it expresses liberating ways of life. Some wise, astute key points of why liberating lingo of expand, energize, enterprise, and experience rises and lifts me beyond the cognitive recollections of change, heal, create, transformation, and forgiveness. See, change, heal, create, and transformation all come from memory. And then there's always cognitive recollections that try to keep you in the same place because your comfort zone programming and your uh, subconscious mind binds you into the what you think is your comfort zone, and it's really a failure zone. It frees you from the archives of your subconscious and your comfort zone. You never change, you expand. You never heal, you enterprise and liberate. Your lingo bypasses the memory of struggle and plugs into the now stream of your breath prowess to wow you to your present moment. You never recall the process, you radiate the pulse of your visionary vitality. It replaces transformation with embodied innovation. Your liberating lingo never narrates a journey. They broadcast a frequency of freedom foresight that lights your light of life with ease. You never create from scratch, you experience from source. Never steps, never stages, just sovereign ignition. You never evolve, you erupt and ignite your light of life. And the new word is unfoldment. Unfoldment is the crisp emergence of self, of sovereign savvy through the sovereign shredding and shedding of yesterday. It's a moment when you breathe, your breath peels back the program and unveils your pristine inner scenery to you. It's never just transformation, it's a fresh mint of your desire of the here and now. As you smell the fresh mint of your coin celebrations. It's like mint on the tongue, awakening you. It dissolves the drama of unfoldment. Cognitive recollections cling to identity shifts. Your lingo skips the storyline and expresses from the spark line of your divine prime time trend-setting energy. You never rise from wounds, you rise from listening, questioning, wisdom, and inspiration. You never remember healing, you ripple with wholeness as you liberate. You had an internal jailbreak, enjoying today your way. Why my liberating lingo destroys cognitive recollections, mindset, minds, and comfort zone programming. It wires it wires your featureless canvases from archive to ignition. Your liberating lingo never preserves recollections. It now purposes them for the wisdom of today. See, that's one reason why we have unsavory moments from the past. There was wisdom and insight and clarity inside there, but we took it through our subconscious mind and our old ways that we did something wrong. But actually, it was an ignited awakening to open you up to a better way. And studying the looping old narrative, it turns memory into momentum. You never revisit the past, you ritualize it into the here, ritualize the wisdom within to the here and now. Your words never recall, they recode. You never remember, you never remember, you initiate the wisdom in the here and now. It detonates mindset landmines disguised as wisdom in the old ways as it opens up to understand. Mindsets are booby trapped with borrowed beliefs, viewpoints, and opinions from the past. As your liberating lingo walks in, lights a match, and laughs at the caution tape, you never tiptoe around limiting thoughts. You chant through them. Your speech isn't motivational. It's molecular and inspired your fire or desire to dance with your day in a bold, bright way. You never shift mindset. You shatter the mind grip on your life, because a lot of times mindset is a mind grip on the past. And your past is a mood board that the outside world controls, and as you move forward. It burns the comfort zone programming into a bonfire of, of a beacon of light, liberating internal gumption, Hellraiser's tenacity today. Comfort zones are padded cells of polite stagnation. As the liberating lingo never knocks, it kicks the door off the hinges and lets you stroll through with a pioneering prowess. As it replaces cozy compliance with energetic eruption and ignites your night of life to ride through there and cut away the lies of yesterday. Never speak to soothe, you express to spark. Your words never coddle, they call forth your forthright frequencies of enterprising wizardry. You never stretch comfort, you scorch it. And you to be of the here and now. Why my liberating lingo of inspiration, understanding, unfoldment, wisdom, revelations, dissolve, think, know, learn, knowledge, thought, and thoughts. The sovereign tongue earthquake. You're asking why liberating lingo, the wild dialect of inspiration, understanding, unfoldment, wisdom, and revelations dissolves the obedient architecture. Think, know, learn, knowledge, and thought. So some sassy, astute key points that shimmer with outlaw clarity. Liberating lingo never describes. It detonates the old ways into paving a fresh highway of Hellraiser's ingenuity. Think tries to explain, know tries to contain, but the liberating lingo it unleashes. Never vocabulary, it's a visionary, vibrant voltage of your insight and clarity. You never speak to inform, you express to ignite. And that's something that I opened up to. When you use ignite, what do you feel? I ignite my light of life in the here and now. Unfoldment is never a method. It's a moment of momentum moving you upward, onward to the dance floor of your dreams. Learning is a staircase. Unfoldment is a sky cracked. It never builds, it bursts. Your language never teaches, it transmits yesterday. You never educate, you erupt. Revelations never organize, it obliterates the old ways of life. Thoughts loop, knowledge stacks. As revelations, it shreds the syllabus. Your lingo is never a system, it's a spell of sovereign prowess, energizing life. You never learn, you contour. There's something I've learned. You never set a boundary, you use contours. Contours let your energy surround whatever you're staying. You never stay there, but if you listen to your daily life and you hearken to wisdom, you'll dissolve that blockage in a little bit. Why liberating lingo exhilarates energetic liberation, sovereign activation, energized listening, canny questions, and autonomous expansion, politically incorrect inspiration, cowboy wisdom, outlaw optimism, expressing revolutionary revelations, rising the world out of yesterday, chauffeurs people to a better way of their life today and every day. As my liberating lingo is full throttle breathline broadcast, the lingo is never just expressive, it's exodus, visionary, oratory, coloring your world with your curiosity. It never informs, it chauffeurs consciousness out of yesterday, instantly ignites the sovereign ignition to pulse your outlaw voltage, to realize life is for you to ignite in the now. As all your challenges, adversity, controversy, uh, chaos, that's ignited awakenings here and now. It never speaks to the mind. It detonates the membrane, opening my lingo that bypasses cognitive corridors, plugs straight into the energetic liberation of my featureless canvas to design my life with my desired lifestyle. It never asks, do you understand? It asks nothing and activates everything for you to sing your songs of sovereignty. Every coined term is a canny question in disguise, a spark that turns passive listening into sovereign signal savvy, coloring your world in a new way. You never teach, you trigger trailblazer tenacity. How does that feel? You never teach. You show people their trailblazer tenacity to ride, shine, and energize. It rides with cowboy wisdom and outlaw optimism, showing yourself inside me. I'm free to feel rich every day, expanding through life with the greatest of ease. Your liberating lingo is never politically correct. It's energetically precise of your dreamer's dexterity. It never tiptoes, it trailblazes. It expresses revolutionary revelations without apology, without dilution. It's never here to be liked. It's here to liberate you. It never speaks in slogans. You chant the contour lingo of your desired life as you go around and just go through, and you feel the earth's energy in a contour. It chauffeurs people out of yesterday and into autonomous expansion here and now. Your lingo never describes a better life. It drives people onto the beaches of bountiful bliss. It dissolves the archives that stole your life through thought and replaces it with a breath line of divine prime time, trend-setting imagination. It's never motivational, it's mobilizing. You never offer answers, you offer altitude for people to rise, shine, and energize on their liminal carpet glide. It never guides, you ignite the gateway to your desired life. Why my liberating lingo energizes my imagined inspiration, streaming inner peace, shuts off my positive thinking dialogue. See, that's the thing about a thinking dialogue. It's coming from the mind, so it's easily corrupted. But as a liberating lingo of inspiration, auditory inspiration, it's free flowing and it's out of the cognitive recollections of positive thinking. My liberating lingo never just shut off positive thinking playlist. It rips it out, the axle cord, and plugs into my breath line, unleashes my sassy, savvy key points, while the liberating lingo and imagined inspirations stream sovereign peace. It trades pep talk for pulse veracity. Positive thinking is often a system-approved sedative smile, suppress, and repeat. As your liberating lingo never soothes, it summons your inspired images for you to express your desired life to the world. It shuts off the chirpy narrator and tunes into untamed raw revelations. You never affirm, you activate. It replaces mindset with image streams of my desired lifestyle and of my colorful curiosity and my sassy tenacity. As my lingo never loops thought, it launches visionary visions of my desired lifestyle. It energizes my imaged inspiration, these sovereign sparks that bypass logic and erupt my essence waves of brave to listen and hearken the wisdom of today. You never think your way to peace. You express your way to the presence of your ignited inner peace. You never visualize, you vocalize. As you really visualize and vocalize your dreams, it dissolves the dialogue and streams the signal waves of wisdom, appreciation, visionary epiphanies. Positive thinking is never a monologue. Positive thinking is a monologue. Your lingo is a breathline broadcast. It doesn't manage mood, it mobilizes meaning. Inner peace is never a goal. It's a glow that streams when your liberating lingo aligns with your liberating tenacity. You never chase calm, you channel clarity through your veins of fame. The difference between speak and express. Let's crack this open like a breathline chant. Because speak and express are just verbs, they're vibrational choices. Speak, to speak is to emit sound with structure. It's shaped by grammar, filtered by expectation, often coded in obedience. Speaking is what the systems teach. It's a delivery of words that fit the mold, but speaking never guarantees veracity. You can speak and still be silenced. Express is your coined upgrade to express is to erupt essence. It's just not saying, it's sourcing. Expression is a breath born, body led, boundary free contours of celebration. It's when your voice becomes a ritual, not to export, express, bypass, mind's filter, and channel. The soul's voltage is always a vibrant veracity. It's never about being understood, it's about being undeniable and unleanable. The difference between expand with EX and expand, it riffs the distinction like a breathline chant. Because you expand is a word, but expand with an XPAND is a voltage. And I want to thank you, and may your life be as blessing as you are a blessing to me. You rotten son of you dirty motherfucker. Well, I'll have to do it tomorrow.